Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Welcome back to the minor qualifiers here for the East Asian region. We're into map 2 between Absolute and Mazaalai. I am the Eternal J. I'll be taking you through this series where we are heading to Inferno. Bit of an interesting one because they were able to beat out on goals here earlier today on Inferno, the Mazaalai side. 16-12 was a pretty close scoreline. Mongols obviously had their own sort of ideas of how they were going to approach the map and certainly taught the fight back to their opponents. This, however, being their map pick, Mazaalai are in the lead. They just beat out Absolute on Dust 2 in overtime. 19-16 was that score. And this map ain't the greatest right now for the Japanese. Not had a great time on it over the course of their run throughout the Asian tournaments. The end result might be a bit of an interesting one, all things considered. They are the bookies' favourites over from the Mongolian squad, who start things off on CT side here for this map-up. See if they have a good time here. It's Absolute going out to the defaults first into Banana. Very quick play out to the B bomb site. Smokes up the current cap to right to NCL. Gonna get caught from immediately, but Dobu comes up with one good headshot. A second one landed as well as the bomb gets dropped over the water grill. Spotting Crow looking for the triple. He can't quite find it. Instead, Crow and Laz trying back onto Cable and Dobu. 3 versus 2 scenario. There's 2 remaining CTs. Bomb now planted. No defuse kit for either of those 2 players. No utility for either of those 2 players either. They're trying to make their way inside. Dakej ready and waiting back over in the Epsilon new box position. Trying to catch off one of the CTs that peeks out here. They're just prodding at the bomb side, but not finding a whole lot of anything. They've got to go right now. They've got to get these kills. 9 gets 1. Dakej trades right back. So good. Last man standing. USB up close. Range and personal towards the mid-box. Looking for the wall bang. Looking for the shot. He needs knife are out. He's completely out of ammo. And eventually Dakej has the range game behind him. No defuse can come through. No kit is in play. And the kill will come out for Dakej. A big, big round. A big, big start for Absolute. Want a back and forth affair as well from those last 2 players especially. Absolute do start things off on the right foot though. The first being scored by their side. Now a force buy coming through from Mazaalai. The Mac 10s to MP7's UMP versus the UMP, MP9 and CZ57 Deagle combo. Very clearly, Absolute have a better buy, but only 1 player is susceptible to the headshot weapons. NCL only landed in by head Kevlar here for the CT side. Same could also be said for Absolute. No players bought without head Kevlar on the T side. Utility getting set up here by the T side players as Laz leads the charge for his team. Around that corner, burst through, spraying down, can't quite get the damage done to Cabal. He falls to 43 HP but stays alive. So good rated, tries to put some blind shots down range of his own right. Do a little bit of damage pass on 12, but Cable also on 20, so overall it's a bit of an even trade back and forth between these 2 sides, and nothing really being accomplished here by the Absolute squad as they try and take their banana control very aggressively, but not really working for them. Now 30 seconds to make a move back into the A bomb site, if that's indeed where they're going. The bomber's making its way over there now as time is of the essence for Absolute. 1 player still pushing forward here, and Crow gets taken out, then that'll be the end of the round right here. And he will go taking out 1 player and still leaving it to the players on the A bomb site. Sprays in from the MP9, gets the 1 man. And Bob Dog to be denied. No, Bas will take down Dobu. Still got 1 close to the bomb site itself. And Ryder will be able to deal with him. So 2 versus 4 situation as it looks like Mazaalai be forced away from contention here of round 2. Absolute rushing down, getting into the bomb site. Couldn't deny the bomb plant on the part of the CT side, even though they tried their best to take some players away. Only 1 man fell. All SMGs as well, so not really massive amount of damage being done to the ABS side. 2 will be on the board for the T side. Star Absolute certainly looking a pretty decent position to kick things off at a map 2. Kevlar brought around the 2 weapons saved by the CT side in the last one. One of which was a CZ pistol, by the way. So Mazaalai definitely wants to try it. Still something away here against the Absolute side. This opening face out towards the A-bomb site. Damage done by Sogu, dealing with the first player in Bast. Laz still on 9 points of health. One swing out here can end him off, but no, he burns away on NCL. Meanwhile, Cabal swings forward, drops that bomb for a moment in time. AK spray from Crow will take out Dobu. 3 versus 2 situation as they try their best to try and get some damage on the ball for the CT side. It won't work out initially. Takej, ooh, good response there from NCL, but it leaves it all on to the likes of 9. 1v2, USP in hand. Bomb under his control, actually. Could get set up for a decent position here, but right is ready. Backstabbing playing in the end, the USP will always get trumped by the UMP in a 1v1 scenario. (3-0). Good start for the Absolute side. Where we want to see things going down here. This is where we want to see these guys picking things up. Nades in, damage done to Bas and Laz. Meanwhile, CTs will be forced back on the other angles up towards the A-bomb site and into Banana. No apartments control, crossfire set from the bomb site and from CT. Further flashes in from Crow, try and take a lead frag damage or lead opening kill or lead amount of anything essentially. Above MZL. AWP from Cabal will start things off though. Laz first down. A peek in, first man spotted, first man killed, and immediately backing right out. Good smart play from the AWP. They now know it's in play over towards that B-bomb site, which might just tempt them to go further into the A-bomb site depending on how they feel about it, whether they can overwhelm that ball. They're going to go for option B, actually. Overwhelm the AWP. Bas. Move around this corner at any moment. The flashbang's at the helmet for the T side, excuse me. Counter-smokes do go down for the moment. It doesn't stop the T side from making their way inland. Takej first bang up. 2 quick kills coming in from Bas and Takej. An opening frag for the AWPer of Cabal. Turn right around to a 4-on-3 situation for Absolute. Very well played T side round so far. In this one, they're going to force the remaining CTs to retreat away. Still got Crow as well, trying to lurk in, take out one of these players towards Library. He will be able to deal the damage. 3 HP, he stays alive. This is going to be a round for the T side nonetheless. 4-0 we are looking at for Absolute, as they are absolutely brilliant so far on Inferno. So I wonder if Absolute have been practicing this map. Because again, you take a look through their history in the recent few months and the way the games that they've played, the tournaments that they've played matches in, mostly against Asian teams, but sometimes on LAN, sometimes online. They haven't really had the best of support. They haven't really had the best of opportunities available to them. And the best of results posted up on the likes of Inferno. So how they're doing so well in the early part of this one is something we have to answer for ourselves later down the road. For now, we're into max loss bonus for Mazaalai. First frag taken by 9, trade back from Reiter. And 4 out of play now for the CT Force. And the rifle in play being on the A bomb site in the form of Dobu and Seal. They're backing up with the CZen as Sogu and Cabal get ready for the B site hit. That and Nader at the ready? Yeah, looks like it is. HE. Place this right. This could be ugly. There we go. Cabal in, nades up and over. Oh, it lands on Stack. Doesn't do damage to the T-side players ahead of him. Sogu and Cabal easily fall to the hands of the T-side. The M4 will get swung in and picked up by the likes of NCL. I imagine that they'll just hold back these passive exit frag positions and then go for saving the rifles, prioritizing that above winning the round. I say that though, and they're getting closer and closer here. The smokes are up. T's. There's been a boost coming in towards play from the CT side. Crow will deal with both of those. And in the end, that is how everything seems to go down when you play a strategy like that. 5-0 for the ABS side. Four buy rounds coming in from the CT side. Quick rush coming in from Absolute. Cabal's ready for it. Crossfire set alongside NCL here. 2v2 trade as Crow and Bars trying back with kills of their own right. 3v3 scenario. Nades in doing a lot of damage to their T-side line. And flashbangs in will allow a reface potentially come through from Cabal. Backup is on the way. Nobu. Smoke down. I think there's a gap on the left-hand side with the way that smoke landed, but flashbangs over. Further Incendiary is coming back from Dobu to try and suppress the T side. He has got that gap blocked. Cabal swings out off contact, gets himself 4 kills in this round and looking for the ace. He might just be able to find it as well. With the way that he's been going, it's full-blown ace for Cabal and a hell of a way to get yourself back into the game if you are the CT side. Hasn't been the most ideal of starts in this one. But now this is the start of things potentially turning around. Orb starting things off here for the likes of Rita. Blind shot on to Cable. Nade in from Sogu. You're going to try and do more damage. Oh, almost takes Bars down. So much being traded back and forth towards his banana control. Overall, it will be the Mazaalai side. Control of mid-presence and keep it for the moment. Use for the execute coming in a few seconds here. 4 rounds separating these two squads. Mazaalai getting their first on their board just a moment ago. Can they follow up with a second? It's AWP out towards short to try and defend against it. We've got 4 T-side players up here to the mid position, 1 more in the apps. Ready to get into position as they move into the long side. Flashbangs over. 9 with a very good defensive line. Smokes at the ready. 2 players slowly creeping around, 25 seconds. The C's, T's have time on their side. They can defend against this bomb plant and they can defend against the whole round. 9 back in, good nade. That could take down Bars. No, it doesn't. And Blair peeks out, takes the first man, looks in with the second. 9 completely suppressed and isolated. And now dead. And once again, Absolute, just storm into the site, take no prisoners, and don't miss a single beat. How do you break down a site like this? It's looking virtually impossible at the moment. It's not like it's like, you know, it's not like it's like, you know, anything. How do I describe it? It's not like it's anything like it would be like world-beating levels of T-side play here on Inferno, but certainly it's a lot better than anything else. Six-1 recovery off the back of a big round, of course. Mazaalai, the executes are looking really good. Always flashing, always blinding off the CT forces, making sure they cannot get an opportunity to go for the defensive held together. And I gotta wonder if those picks got jumbled about, to be honest. Orbs in for either side. AKs 1 and 4. 2 SMGs and an awkward Molotov coming out from Cabal. Followed up by NCL. Maze down, trying to get some damage done, but neither nade will land on towards a T-side player. Absolute. And then 15 left to work for the T-side. Spread themselves out across the entire line, but do not get an opening kill. Do not get any opening damage. Do you get opening map control? That might just about be enough. It certainly has been enough for them in the past so far in this series. Certainly in this map where they've run away with it here against the Mongolian team. AWP faces around for 9. Gets out the first of Laz. Also rotation back from Rita. Bring that bomb. 40 seconds remain as the CTs force the AWP back over to the A-bomb site. 2 players on B able to hold their own. Have done so before, can do so again. Here they go. Bass around this corner, looking for the first man on top of the new box. Saves him out. Next for the second. Such great execution as well. Such great execution. Bass not missing a single bullet. Crow the same can't be said, but he's still going to win out the fight here because Dobu isn't manning any of his. 7-1. What a dominating force here. What a dominating performance as well. You know, we talked a lot about the dominating performance in map 1. Here in map 2. Same thing as well for ABS. Seven to 1. Where's the Mazaalai timeout coming in? It's got to come in at some point soon, you know? This is their map pick. Somehow, some way, Absolute are pulling ahead of them. Doing work at the moment. Ooh, backstab from 9. That actually might open things up. You're going to look back out towards the banana position. 2 players down. The CZ spray and the M4 gets 2 players down. And the backstab from Mazaalai may have just worked out. Rifles at the helm. And 3 players down, completely untraded by Absolute. Well, apparently you don't need a tactical pause when you can just go in straight with that backstab. AWP not expected to move up towards mid, and indeed he will get traded back by Crow eventually, but damage been done to him, to his teammates. Getting rid of that AWP as soon as possible. Obviously, 4 versus 2 scenario, the CT stand in a very good position right now. They're about to play contact over at the B-bomb site, take a quick pick and forward back to the B site. Meanwhile, the other remaining 3 players stack up towards A and get ready. They execute, that might come their way. Absolute only with a single flash, smoke, and Molotov. It's on Crow as well on 10 HP. If he goes down at any point, that's going to be basically wasted utility. "20 seconds left, and Crow is taking a fight back down to the B-bomb site. Will force one to get off angle. I think it's going to be B-side. It's actually a really good fake. Takej catching one on the back, looking for the spray back in against Sugo. What's going to happen though? He takes out Dovu, and he realizes that the time is out. They know where the bomb is. Dinks down, M4 spray. AK can get recovered, and it looks like Crow's just saving the AWP at this stage. Absolute finally going to get shut down by a confident round by their CT opponents. There's Mazaalai. Get 2 on the CT board. A long time coming. Double Orb's going to get pulled down immediately as well for the CTs. Obviously, they use this pretty well on the likes of Dust too, both on CT and T sides. Definitely more viable on CT side, obviously. Get it straight in towards Banana. Great Molotovs in. Past low HP will still get the kill on NCL, but Cabal there for the quick trade back, spotting the next man out. Nades in, will try and do a little bit of damage, and he will be able to trade back onto Laz, but no real contact, no real secondary frags. 4 versus 4 immediately. As Bass and NCL are traded back and forth. "60 seconds remaining on the clock. It's Absolute. Continues to look towards that B-bomb site via the banana position. Sogu is ready for contact, as is Cabal. He's got the flashbang. He's keeping the smoke at the ready. Scratch that. Puts it down and out towards the cross right there, and actually just going to keep the T-side players at bay, realizing that there's very little time left on the clock, so if they're going to go, they're going to go roughly now, and here comes the hit. Smokes up, flashes over one player right out, close range from Takej, spots one man in the back lines, and we'll be able to spray him down, but the second man on the walls first, as Sogu does take it back to a 3 versus 2. It's 3 versus 2 favor to the T side, and again, the execute so well thought out, so well planned and played, and now the AWP will save, the AK will look for exits, but surely there should be no retake here for the CT side.